Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. It's that time again, SpaceX. It's only a few days away. It's creating chaos in the markets. It's going to send the markets up, down violently. But where will all the money run to when everybody finds out they didn't actually get any SpaceX shares? We're going to cover it live today in a major event. It's going to be very, very exciting. We hope you'll join us for this major event. It's coming up, all the information that you need right now. So get ready, tap the like button, consider subscribing. And if you are watching later, just fast forward this. If you're watching right now, put the kettle on, tap the like button, share it out. Get ready for an explosive morning. It's SpaceX update with a few days to go. Coca-Cola defensive. Is that where the money is going to go? What about Donald Trump saying the war is going to be over by Friday? That's coincidental, isn't it? Another chance for insiders to make money? You betcha. Let's get ready for a major event. I'll see you right back after this. It's a SpaceX day. It's going to blow your mind. Get ready. Here we go. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. The build-up for SpaceX IPO is on. I predict that this is going to be the most volatile, most violent, and disappointing IPO in history for virtually everybody. I think the only winners are going to be the initial founder investors, Elon Musk, Cathie Wood, the banks, the institutions, Ron Barron, none of you. I am putting my flag in the sand. I'm making a bold prediction, but I'm going to make it because I'd rather be wrong and say I was wrong than not do what I felt was the right thing. I feel it's important. I have 115,000 subscribers on YouTube. I have over nearly 800 Discord premium members and now nearly 6,000 supporters on Instagram and many other places. I feel it's my responsibility to do the right thing. I'm not sponsored by anyone. The information that you're going to hear this morning is not influenced by anyone. No one can pay me. I'm here to share information. The information I get directly from the sources. It's as simple as that. And the information is all fact-checked, verifiable. It's all in our newsletter, our own research. We don't look at X for it. We go to the white papers. We go to the banks, the institutions, the people that make the stories, and then deliver it to you. So 3 days to go, Wednesday, Thursday, and then it's IPO day on Friday. What does this mean for you as an investor? Well, never before, ever in history has anything ever like this happened in the financial world. It has never happened before. What you're about to witness is something you've never experienced before. It's an IPO to put all other IPOs into the dark. What it does and what it represents is total takeover of the stock market, and it has created such a frenzy, thousands of times over allocated, people locking up their money now for a couple of weeks, creating gaps in the market. Billions of dollars is held up right now in brokerages, earning money for the brokerages. Once again, they're earning money. You're not. You're losing it again because you think you're going to be able to buy SpaceX. And what if you are? So let's explain it. The chances are you're not going to get any shares whatsoever. If you're lucky, you might get some. So what people are actually doing is setting over allocations because they've learned in the past it's best to say, I want 100. That way I'm more likely to get 1 or 5 or 10. However, what if you do get them all? What if you end up buying more than you actually want? Another strategy being employed by people is to go to multiple brokerages. That way, they have more chance of getting their positions filled that way. So I'll have 10 on Robinhood. I'll have 10 somewhere else, 10 somewhere else. What if they all go through? What if none go through? Well, if they all go through, you own a lot more of SpaceX than perhaps you initially wanted. What if it goes up? Great. What are you going to do? Well, your brokerage will tell you that you are not allowed to sell your position. Is that true? Well, every brokerage is different. I can only speak from my experience. On Robinhood, they say you're not allowed to do it. Otherwise, you might be frozen out of future IPOs. The reality is, we've tested it multiple times. You can actually sell straight away. So will you sell straight away? Will you take your profit straight away? Is it likely to go up? Yes, it is. The chances of SpaceX going up the moment it IPOs is extremely likely because everyone's buying. Most people, though, won't sell. They'll fear. They'll be afraid to sell of future consequences on their brokerage, frozen out, maybe not be able to take part in IPOs anymore. I don't know. So there'll be all kinds of potential scenarios playing out. There'll be people over allocating, taking positions in multiple places all over the place, and they will either have too many, none at all, create gaps, sell too early, won't know what to do. No one can predict what is going to happen on Friday. We can make some assumptions with some kind of certainty, however. So let's break down those certainties. What we know for a fact on IPO day is this. We know there is mass hysteria and mass over allocation. We know that. We know most people will not know what to do. Can I sell? Should I sell? Because of the pressure being put on you by your brokerage. We do know there will be massive amounts of gaps in the market, and that's why I'm not in SpaceX. I'm buying defensive because I think the whole market is going to crash. You're all going to flood into a defensive position, and I'm there ready and waiting. Now, if you think I'm the only one, you'll be wrong, because we predicted several times, 3 times in fact, at 2 o'clock in the morning, money moving out of institutions, out of tech, out of high risk on assets, into defensive. This morning, you saw Coca-Cola go down a bit because of the former CEO, now chairman, selling nearly 500,000 shares, and it freaked people out. It's no big deal at all. He was always going to do it. He's resigned from the CEO position, and he's enjoying his retirement and pension. So that was not a sign of selling Coca-Cola, but it led some retail investors to assume that. So we've got all these scenarios potentially playing out. Many of these scenarios we are 100% certain of. So what will you do? Well, most of you won't get any shares at all. So you are in a gap. Then you're going to suddenly realize your money is sitting there doing nothing, and you basically donated it to the brokerage for a week or so. What will you do? Well, you might try and buy SpaceX. You might try and buy defensive. By that time, it'll be too late. Everybody will be buying it and it will be up, and then you'll be losing again. So one, you didn't get any SpaceX, and now you're chasing the latest defense craze. That's the next thing to happen. Or maybe it will go into another space stock that is dying on its arse. And we can refer to Virgin Galactic for one of those. This is about to get another split. As you can see, it's up today. It's up and down. It was $9 just a few days ago, and then everyone dumped it on the fear of management once again doing another dilution. So what you'll end up doing is not getting any SpaceX, and then you'll be chasing all over the place from one place to another, and you'll lose again. Money comes to money. The rich get richer. The poor get poorer. You're always chasing. You're always desperate. And those that hold the keys, hold the power, will be selling. Now, you might argue that they can't sell. Founder members can't sell. Well, Elon Musk, bless his cotton socks, has actually allowed certain people to be able to sell. Friends and family. They're not locked up. What does that tell you? That tells you Elon Musk wants his friends and family to make a ton of money at your expense. And they will. And they will sell. Those that watch our show understand that you can actually sell on IPO day. They will sell. If I had shares, which I haven't at the moment, I would sell. So a lot of volatility on the day. Now, how will the IPO actually go? Well, we're going to cover it throughout the night. No one is going to be up working as hard as us. I promise you, nobody will be doing what we're doing. This is what we're going to do. We're going to be up all through the night. This is the IPO. Let me share with you on the screen. Oh, we got some super chats coming in. Fantastic. Let me show you how we're going to do this. This is the IPO day. Just going to get through the build up for it. There's a little trailer there running at the moment. So this is the IPO event. Let me just close that down and bring this up. We're going to be live from midnight. Now you might say, why midnight? Why are we going to be up from midnight? This is the IPO for SpaceX. This is the event. Let me just change that. I just got the wrong window showing here. We don't want that. We want to change this to here. Bear with me a second. We want to change that to territory. That's territory. You're probably thinking, what the hell is territory? It's a name for another screen. Anyway, that's my territory screen. I've got millions of screens in the studio. So this is the IPO event, which will happen on Friday, Thursday, midnight. Okay. Why are we going so early? Because there'll be action throughout the night. Initial investors, founder investors will not be waiting for you to wake up and get out of bed. They'll be up. There'll be no sleeping here, no sleeping for me, no sleeping for the real investors, no sleeping for the money that controls it all. So from midnight, we'll be up with the biggest IPO in history. You want to make sure that you are on and tuned in. Nobody will be doing this. I guarantee you nobody else online will do this because no one is as mental as me, I guess. But anyway, up from midnight, throughout the night, 6 hours of action before the pre-market even opens. All right? Updating you with news, facts in the chat as this is running. As breaking stories come out, people will be sharing breaking stories, who's moving, what's going on throughout the night, okay? So I'm going to just turn this into its own actual little video. I've just thought about that. So let me do this right now. Let me do this. Try that again. Right, completely forgot what I was going to say. All right, we'll try that again. All right. SpaceX IPO. We're doing something that nobody is going to do. Nobody. And I mean nobody. I've done my research. Nobody is going to do this. Most of you will tune into the IPO in the morning, scrambling around to see how many shares you did get or didn't get, and then see all the defensive get pops because nobody did, and there are gaps forming everywhere. You'll be too late. That's not how to play it. What we're going to do is be up with SpaceX IPO throughout the night. From midnight, in fact. We're going to be there from midnight, the day before the action really kicks off. Where the money is, who is actually moving, with live commentary throughout the night from midnight. When the world is sleeping,
I can't believe
we'll be up.
This.
Thank you very much. New members coming in. It's getting pretty exciting. We'll be up with you, making sure you know what's going on. So from midnight, Thursday night, the moment we strike midnight, we'll be live with SpaceX. This will be running throughout the night, the build-up for the main event. Now, in the live chat of this live event will be updates from our members, from our viewers, members only, because all the information will be fact-checked and verified. The general public will not be able to comment because we don't want false information being shared with anyone. This is supposed to be useful and helpful for the IPO in the morning. So from midnight, we'll be running this live stream. Members will be in the chat sharing stories from around the world. I'll be up, fact-checked, no one sleeping, working throughout the night, bringing you the biggest IPO ever in history. There may even be live phone-ins throughout the night, as we do have our broadcasters in other parts of the world, Sensei and Vaz in the UK. So for them, it'll be 6 o'clock in the morning. They might even phone in and break into the event. It's going to be live throughout the night. Anything can happen. Live commentary, live phone-ins, live updates, and then, of course, the pre-market. The moment you all find out you didn't actually get any shares, and then suddenly the world scrambles with the biggest gaps in history buying what they think is undervalued. I think they're going to go where I live. Coca-Cola, defensive, because there is a crash coming. Most people won't get any shares. There'll be billions of dollars flooding somewhere. Where's it going to go? Is it going to go into crypto? Is it going to go into defensive? I think it's going to go where I am waiting to catch all of it. $800,000. And I'm a super whale as a retail investor, at least anyway, in Coca-Cola. With every penny I can in margin, I am up to my neck at it. I'm expecting the world to flood into my position. And there it is. We're going to take off. So join me for the biggest event in the financial calendar in history, for the IPO like you've never seen before, from midnight the night before, with live information throughout the night, ready for the open. You cannot afford to miss it. If you're not up, if you're not with us, you're already behind. You've already missed the action. I'm going to be up. There's no sleeping bag set up in the studio. Join me for the biggest financial event in history. How can you miss this if you are an investor? Click above my head for all the links down below in the description. And over here, I shall post, if you're watching on the widescreen, over here, I'll post the live event itself. And down here, I'll post you another link. I'll post you a link to Discord for our live trades 24/7, and also a link to Instagram for some exclusive content throughout the night as well. From my bed, basically, I'm going to be in a sleeping bag in the studio, giving you some updates on my phone. So anyway, there it is. Join me for the biggest event in the financial history calendar. Sleep, you miss it. Be up with us, you just might win. That's it from me. Don't go anywhere if you're watching live. I'm making this live. Take care of yourselves and each other. Okay, there we go. Martyn in his SpaceX PJs. Let's go to comments and questions. We got 25 minutes before the bell goes. There's a lot going to go on today. As you can see, my portfolio is starting to come up now. People are buying back in Coca-Cola. It's already happening. They're doing it quietly, though. Institutions are doing it quietly throughout the night, as if no one's going to notice. Well, we notice. We see everything. I'm always watching. Always watching. Always. All right, so there you go. Put that in your pipe and smoke it, Elon Musk. We know what you're up to. Now, if you're over there on the phones today, I see we got a nice big audience on the phones watching the vertical stream. Stay there if you wish to. But if you want to go big screen, click on the icon. There is another screen with wide written on the thumbnail. Join us for the wide TV version. Make sure, if you are watching on the TV, you've clicked the cogs and you've turned 4K on. I broadcast in 4K with surround sound. So if you are on the big screen, make sure that you've got the cog turned on to 4K and the best audio that you possibly can. All right. Okay, let's read some, let's go to the comments, and then we're going to go to our newsletter this morning for the daily updates. So first of all, has everyone tapped the like button? Very quiet this morning. Do you know what? I want 100 likes in 1 minute. 100 likes in 1 minute. So I'm going to bring it up on the screen. How many do we have? This is absolutely bloody rubbish. Let's have a look. And we want 100 likes in 1 minute. We're starting out with 61. Here we go. You ready? The music comes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Okay, 100 likes, then we get live Q&A with all of the news of the day. So 61 likes. Smash the like button, folks. If you want to subscribe as well, you don't want to miss everything around the IPO of SpaceX. There it is. Make sure that you join us. All right, subscribe. Are you all done that? Shall we see if we gain some subscribers today? Let's have a quick look. Let's go down here. Let's look down here as crypto goes down again. Money's coming out of crypto now. A little bit of profit taking to buy the SpaceX. How ridiculous. No one has a clue what they're doing. All right, here we go. 353. Yep, 356. Are you there? Are you part of the Lucasade army? Thank you very much indeed. Let's go back and see where we're up to now. We're up to 61 likes. That's rubbish. We need 100 in 1 minute. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's refresh the screen. We're up to now 90. 10 more to go, and we can get on with the news of the day, live Q&A. All right, let's count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7. Are we going to do it? 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's refresh the screen. What do we see? Is it 100? If it is, we get the stories of the day at, 97. 97. Okay. The song's about to end. We're running out of time. You want the story of the day? Smash the like button. Let's refresh it. Right at the end of the song. Here comes the end. Come on. Okay, did we do it? Let's get to the big stories of the day, and it's now on 106. Yes, we got there in the end. Bit slow this morning. You're not waking up yet. We'll wake you up. There you go. I woke you up. Marvellous. Thank you very much indeed. Right, let's get on with the stories of the day. I've got lots to bring you, lots of the big stories of the day from our newsletter. So let's look at what the big stories of the day are, and then we can give you all of the live Q&A. So here we go. The banks are warning of a market top. Well, there's a surprise. Hello, hello, hello. The banks are saying there's a market top. They always say it 2 or 3 months after me. How does that always happen? Well, because the way they're structured, the way these things work, they're not allowed to do certain things that I can do, that you can do, that we can all do. And if you understand that, you can take advantage of that. It's a massive number today on the phones watching Vertical. Welcome to all of you. Lovely to have you here. So 7 of the top 10 signal indicators have triggered, and the bank's strategist is telling clients to take profits. There we go. Breaking news today. I'm going to put some of these into little shorts. I'm going to put these into little shorts today. I think I will. All right. Let me do this now. Let me go over to this screen. And I'm going to give you some updates here. All right. Okay. Updates from the banks. The banks are giving a warning sign now as we go into the SpaceX IPO. We'll be there from midnight all the way through the night, excuse me. Look for all the links below and you'll find them to join us for the SpaceX event. But banks are now warning 7 of the top 10 signal indicators have triggered, and the bank's strategist is telling clients to take profits. More and more banks now are telling everyone to take profits. This is a warning going out that you're not noticing. Everyone is buying SpaceX, getting ready. At least they're not buying SpaceX. They're locking up their money and creating the biggest gap in history. Join us for the big event of the year and let me know below in the comments. Are you taking profits? Are you preparing for a crash? Are you preparing not to get SpaceX and buy something else? There it is. What do you think? Leave me your thoughts and comments below. All right. There's one. I want to put that as a little short. I've got another one. This one maybe not quite so exciting, but nevertheless, Citi raises target to 8,100. Citi lifted its S&P target to 8,100 on a one-time AI spending boom. All right, okay. That's another alternative comment. So let's make that into its own little short. Okay, here we go. So SpaceX IPO around the corner. Some banks are predicting a top, while Citi raises targets to 8,100. Citi lifted its S&P 500 target to 8,100 and on a one-time AI spending boom. So which way do you think it's going to go? My favorite banks are telling me no, a crash is imminent. What do you think? Some people are saying it's about to boom and continue. Well, we'll find out in an explosive way very shortly. This is the IPO, the biggest event in history. We're going to be there. I am not in SpaceX. I am expecting a crash, a gap to be filled with all the money that nobody can actually get into SpaceX. Do you agree with the banks, or are you looking towards what Citi is saying today, that there's actually going to be another boom? Well, leave me your thoughts below. I'm creating some shorts today all over the place, getting ready for the IPO. Join us from midnight throughout the night. What do you think? Crash or boom? All right. God, I'm going to be busy this morning. I've got another headline I want to bring to you. This one here. Intel. Another breaking story this morning we want to share for you from the newsletter. By the way, if you want our newsletter, here is, have I pinned it to the top? There we go, Martyn's Trades and Newsletter. There it is. There it is. If you want to join me on Instagram as well, I've gone viral on Instagram. I've got a private little community now. I say private, it's quite big now. Yesterday there was a waiting list. You couldn't even get in. You can join Kim Kardashian and Britney Spears and Taylor Swift, but for my Discord, for my Instagram yesterday, there actually was a waiting list. You couldn't get in. It's hilarious. Just telling the truth, helping people out, doing it for 99 cents. Who'd have thought, doing something for everybody else rather than yourself would be a winning combination? Well, it seems to turn out that way. It's absolutely great. We're going to be the first 1 billion YouTube channel in the world. If you want to join me on X and Instagram, there it is. You become a member for 99 cents. And throughout the night on IPO day, guess what, folks? I'm going to be up in my pajamas doing you SpaceX. Pretty exciting, right? Anyway, so we've got Intel here at lands Google chip order. Intel shares jumped 13% on a Google order for over 3 million custom chips due in 2028. Marvel, what about Marvel? Earns S&P 500 spot. Marvel shares jumped 14% on confirmation it joins the S&P 500 on June 22nd, forcing index buying. OpenAI, oh, that's a story. That's a story. I want that one there. I want that one there. OpenAI. That's another one. Right. Okay, here we go. SpaceX IPO. What about OpenAI? OpenAI, as you can see here, files to go public. OpenAI filed a confidential listing form, but signals it may stay private a while longer. They're starting to go, what if the market crashes with Elon Musk SpaceX? We think it will. In fact, I'll go further and I will say we know it will. Let me show you this. This is what we're doing on IPO day. But it's IPO night. We're going to be live throughout the event from midnight. This is the IPO event. Join us, the big event, the biggest event in the financial calendar in history. From midnight, we're going to be live with this, up all night, in my pajamas. There'll be exclusive content, trades-wise, in Discord. That's where all the trades go on. And in Instagram for 99 cents, there'll be some behind-the-scenes footage from my pajamas. From my pajamas? No, sorry, I didn't mean that. What I meant was from my sleeping bag in my pajamas, because I'm going to be up all night with the SpaceX IPO. Didn't really mean there'll be updates from in my pajamas. That's kind of weird. We're not doing an OnlyFans event. Anyway, oh God, someone's going to clip that. Anyway, it was what it was. There'll be none of that, but there will be from inside my sleeping bag in the studio, getting ready for the IPO of a generation. You don't want to miss it. Along with OpenAI going, I'm not so sure we want to get in right now. Well, there's a surprise. They were fully in. Join us. Leave me your comments below. Is it all about to go down the toilet? I think it is. That's why I'm defensive. Are you? All right, there you go. Bloody hell. Right, what's the other big stories? We got any more? We got any more big stories today in the newsletter? Let's have a little look. If you want the newsletter, by the way, there is the link for it. Money funds top 8 trillion. US market funds paid 8 trillion for the first time, paying around 3.3 near risk free. China keeps oil under $100. A sharp drop in Chinese crude buying has absorbed the supply shock, keeping oil below 100. Yeah, but that can't last very long, can it? Anyway, shall we cover some stories today? Let's go to live Q&A first of all. So let's catch up with everybody. Right, let's start from here. Live Q&A. Members only comments, please. Let's just talk to our members. 38 million offer on Bitcoin at 65,000. So I don't think crypto is going down just yet, so long as the order stays, said Bitcoin's Craig. Thank you for that. Paul, good morning to you. Is buying SpaceX when the IPO releases a good idea for less experienced traders? Is buying SpaceX when the IPO releases? Oh, that's a great question. Let's make a video out of that. R. Frey wants to ask a question. That's a good question, right? Okay, let me do that for you. Let me do that. I think it's a very good question. I like it a lot. Right, okay, so I have a SpaceX question here from one of our viewers today. R. Frey says, is buying SpaceX when the IPO releases a good idea for less experienced traders and investors in your opinion, Martyn? Or he says, join a group such as ours for guidance from more experienced traders, investors. So let's answer this question. He's asking, is it a good idea to buy the IPO when it releases? Well, let's discuss that. The fact of the matter is, when the SpaceX IPO goes live on Friday, most people won't be in. And as we reported from an earlier story this morning, OpenAI are already going, maybe we'll wait a little bit. They're starting to see what I've been saying for ages. I think on the day, most of you won't get your positions filled anyway. It's already over allocated. And even if it wasn't, it's already 10x the time, 10x the value that you should be paying anyway. Now, we're going to be up from midnight throughout the night getting ready because the action starts way before you wake up. That's why we're going to be up throughout the night covering this, because I'm going to be making sure I know exactly where the real money's going and what the real players are preparing. So throughout the night, in our pajamas, in the studio, we're going to be bringing you all the information. So should you be buying it as an inexperienced investor? Well, on the day, it will pop up 10x probably. It will halt half a dozen times. That prevents you to be able to buy it at the right price, because it'll be moving so quickly, you'll end up paying the wrong price. You'll be stuck in the stock. It'll move all over the place. I would not suggest inexperienced new investors even try to get SpaceX on the day. And quite frankly, I think it's all going to crash anyway. And in a few weeks' time, when everyone starts selling it, on day one, people will be selling it. But as soon as people start selling it en masse, that's the time to consider it. But then you might want to revalue anyway, because the value of SpaceX, remember, is not there. Why is this happening? This is happening for one reason and one reason alone: to make Elon Musk a trillionaire. Well, if you're interested in donating your money, maybe buy on the day. But I wouldn't. I'm not. I think you should be looking for where the money is actually going, not where it is piling up at the moment. And then all of a sudden, it won't go anywhere. It'll fill all the gaps. So join us for the major event. We'll cover it live. We'll answer all your questions throughout the night. But answering this question, I would say no, it's not a good idea. However, this is not financial advice. You need to do what's right for you. But I won't be buying this, and I've been doing this now for a long time. So I'm waiting to see where the dust settles. And I'd rather buy what I know that will make me money than guessing and gambling and donating to a trillionaire. That doesn't seem a good choice for me. Join us for the major event. There you go. In fact, I don't need links for this one. It's not really a video. I just thought I would do a little short. Anyway, I completely messed it up. What the heck? Look below for comments and questions. Maybe. Anyway, cheers. I messed that up. I was all over the place. All right, okay. Let's carry on with questions. Good morning, all, said Chris. Not interested in SpaceX or space, said Bob's in Spain. I think you're very wise. You know, it was a great business for those who bought it, you know, a million years ago, but now it's a bit ridiculous. Not advice, obviously just guidance, R. Frey. What's your Coca-Cola target? My Coca-Cola target is $90 this year, 106, 107 for next year. Hello everyone, Chip Gaming, how are you? What's Coca-Cola looking like today? Well, it's a little bit down at the moment. It's kind of gone to sleep a little bit. 79.38. I'm down a little bit today. But that's nothing really. I'm down $1,300 when you consider I've got 800,000 and it's amplifying my losses because of margin. So I'm hardly down at all. Crash, says Nigel Webb. I say medium correction with a short few weeks melt up following. Think they're saving the crash until the midterms. At least they'll try, says 95. Speed clips. I've got percentage of my portfolio in SpaceX order, pure gamble, though I'm in it for the hype since everyone else is buying. See, you're doing it upside down. I'm selling when everyone's buying. You're buying when everyone's buying. That means you get guaranteed to lose your money. That's not the way I do it. I sell when everyone's buying. Do you not think Ron Barron and Elon Musk are going to sell? Of course they are. Yeah. The only people who are buying are those that have got complete crazy conviction of I don't know what. Nuts. Craziness. I think less experienced traders and investors should look at joining our group for safety in numbers. As my old mum used to say, fantastic group of genuine people with everyone's interest. Yeah, that is right. Thank you very much indeed. You can join several ways. You can be on Instagram or X. Instagram gives you exclusive content before and after the shows. You've got Discord, which gives you all of my trades, professional, real pro traders. We've got all my trades 24/7, one-on-one support, stage shows with Sensei doing chart reading courses. We've got access to the newsletter with a video training course, the breaking news stories, the trading indicators, all of that stuff. Oh yeah, I barely heard about that. OpenAI. Yeah, exactly. And they're already changing their mind. Please no behind footage. Yeah. I don't even know how that came out. I mean, pajama party with Martyn. How far could Vu dump this week? You mean this week? Well, I think, that's a good question. I don't know the answer to that, but we all know there's no deal in Iran. This is an important one. This is a big story. Let me do this. I want to do this for you. Just thought of this. It answers your question here. Let's do this. Right. Okay. This is interesting. Oh, we're gifting memberships. We're gifting memberships this morning. Before I make the video, we're gifting memberships. Let me see who just did that. Martyn, when you mentioned a crash caused by SpaceX, do you think it'll be soon after the IPO launches? In the next couple of weeks. September, October is when I think the whole thing will come down. We've got Mr. Robert has become a member. Now, don't forget, if you've just been gifted a membership, please say thank you to the person that gave it to you. Kim Kardashian and Britney will be here for the pajama party. Is Nvidia too big for SpaceX to completely affect it? No, it'll be if everything will come down. Thank you for the Coca-Cola target. You're very, very welcome. Echo Star backdoor for SpaceX. Yes. So Frankie, everybody, has just gifted one of our whale investors. He's just literally spent his hard-earned money. And Nesk, you've just received a membership as well. If you are a subscriber and you are engaging and you're nice, we like you, you win a membership. There you go. Echo Star said, Stephen said Echo Star backdoor for SpaceX. The Woodster just won one. Davey made it, just won one. Mr. Robert just won one. Lots of people just winning memberships here this morning. Please thank Frankie. Everyone should have the great opportunity we have. Blessings, everyone. Look at that. That's from a member who's paid up who's now paying for you. Everyone should have the great opportunity we have. So what do you get as a member? Well, as a member, you're not alone anymore. No one gets left behind. Let's go members only for a moment in the chat. So as a member, everyone can call in. You can call into the show, do a super chat and go, I want to be on the show, and you can be live on the show. Only members can do that. So if you want to be live on the show, you can be as a member. That's the first thing. Second thing is, when we go members only, which I'm going to do now, you can comment in the chat. I share and answer all members' questions. So no one ever needs to say they're left behind and don't know what's going on in the market. You have a place, a home, people that will answer your questions, and I will do it live on the show. So we are now in members only. I'm moving to members only now on the phone and on the TV widescreen. Here we go in members in 3, 2, 1. It's now done. So if you are a member, you can ask me a question. Now, if you missed the live shows and you see a video and there's something you want to know, you can ask a question in a comment, and all members' comments get posted. All members' comments get replied to by me personally. No AI, no bots, no hired help, just me doing it, very often with my voice. Very often I just text it to you. You get sometimes voice messages, sometimes text messages, but you get your answers. Everyone sometimes takes 24 hours after the shows. I do all my messages, but everyone gets a reply, all members, no one gets ignored. If you reply to my reply, I don't see it. I only see the initial message. If you want to do a fresh message, I can see that. So if you comment again, I will do a reply to that one. I don't reply to replies. I don't filter it like that. Okay. So there you go. You also get, if you are Electrum, if you've just taken advantage of the membership, what I said strongly suggest you do, if you've just been gifted a membership, at the very least, say thank you to Frankie. But what you can do now is this. You can go and upgrade your membership. Otherwise, you'll lose it. You'll lose all those benefits. On top of all the things I've just said, you also get members-only events, CEO events, live streams for members, analysis, free stock analysis. Of course, we're going to be back on that when SpaceX is over. We're going to be focusing back on that again. But if you go here on the homepage of the channel, you'll see this is where you are right now. You can go across and it says memberships. You've just been given a bronze membership like that. Okay. What you can do is scroll to the right and you can click upgrade, because if you do nothing, it just goes away and you've wasted Frankie's money by buying you a membership. You can then join Silver, Electrum, Gold, or Sponsor, or even Platinum Investor. We have one Platinum investor, a whale, who gets his own videos, own live streams. If you are Silver, you get priority over Bronze, discounts in the shop, extra perks and benefits. Electrum, you get all of my trades 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You get all of my trades. All right. So you know what I'm buying. And you also get events. We try to aim for 2 a week. Not been able to do on SpaceX build up, but we will be back on that next week, where I'll be doing a stock analysis for you for free for Electrum members. Pretty cool, right? Gold, if you want 1 hour a month meeting with me, a private video call. And Sponsor, if you are a viewer. We don't have sponsors on this channel, but you can sponsor as a viewer your business. People offer me 30, 40, 50 grand all the time to sponsor businesses. You get it for $99, which includes all of the memberships below it. And you can promote your YouTube channel. You can promote your Discord, your website, your business. Whatever you want to do, I can share it on the screen. All right, so there you go. That's what you should do if you've just won a membership this morning. Right, let me come back to comments and questions. So let's have a look. Where were we? Steve said EchoStar owns 3.5% of SpaceX. I think it's a safe way in. That's another way of doing it. You're absolutely right. Looking for a business that supplies SpaceX, but be careful. They're all getting overbought, I think, because of the trend. There's nothing secret about it. Steve, everyone, well, not everyone knows. I didn't know about it, but the point is, if you are if you are jumping in on that bandwagon, oh, hello. Wow, that was a quick jump on Coca-Cola. Whoa. That was a quick jump on Coca-Cola. Hell, it's already happening. It's already happening. Look at that. People are realizing where the money's going. Oochie. I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. There you go. Very nice indeed. We might be beating the market again today. Well, not at the moment, we're not. But the market is up 0.51, 8 minutes to go, and we had a nice little bounce there. They're trying to buy without anyone noticing, and many of you are going to miss this. The biggest opportunity, I think, is actually defensive, not SpaceX. But what do I know? I'm just a guy on YouTube who's a piano man. I don't know anything. All right. Anyway, that was nice. Let me have a cup of tea. Wow. That was cool. Look at that. That's where the money's going. That's where you see people taking profit. Pump it, take some profit, lock it into SpaceX, don't get anything. Pump it, dump it, lock it into SpaceX, don't get anything. Then all the money goes, where are we going now? All back over here again. Yeah, let them play around with it. I love it. I absolutely love it. The opportunity is so apparent to me, and yet no one is paying any attention whatsoever. The real winner. So let me make that a little video as well. I'll make a short first of all. Right. Okay. In fact, I haven't got time now. It's 5 minutes for the bell. Let's wait for the bell. Let's wait for the bell and see where the market goes. We've got in red again. Let's get rid of the green. Okay. Thoughts on dividend ETFs, mag blocks. Thoughts on dividend ETFs. Well, don't buy for the dividend. Remember, the dividend comes directly out of the profit. If you didn't pay out in the dividend, it would just have slightly more growth. Dividend paying stocks are not the reason for buying dividend paying stocks. I'm buying Coca-Cola as I think that's where the market is going. It's a defensive play when a crash happens. The dividend is kind of nice, but it comes out of the profit. It's not free money. Understand why people buy dividends. Most people have dividend paying stock for those that have now want a passive income, and I mean passive. When I say passive, I mean actually passive, because you don't need a dividend paying stock to earn passive income. You can simply trim a stock now and again to get the same income. I mean, people always go, yeah, but you pay tax. Well, you pay tax on dividends as well. It's not free money. It just means people get auto deposits. I prefer just to sell whenever I need some money. But anyway, I've got control over it.
At Diesel_Ada tipped $1.99 through Super Chat. Like VDC? Vanguard defensive big KO allocation.
Oh, yeah. Well, that the other night was where the money was going to. That's the right question at the right time, Diesel. That's where the money was going the other night. When I said to you money left the banks, that's where it was going, into defensive ETFs. That's exactly what I told you the other night. You know, the other night I said to you money was coming out of banks, going in, or coming out of high risk, coming out of crypto, going to defensive positions. That's what I mean. Not literally buying Coca-Cola by itself, by buying defensive ETFs, the whole defense industry. Defense as in defensive, not defense as in bombs and guns and stuff. Hi, Martyn. Thank you for your advice surrounding CA. What's CA? Just wanted to clear up. I don't usually do this and totally agree. I just think Coca-Cola price comes down this week. I want to make sure I maximize profit. Ethan, I don't know what you mean surrounding CA. Oh, do you mean? I'm not really sure. Ethan, I didn't want to go all in yesterday, then the price comes down throughout the week and may split my cash into 5 and buying incrementally throughout the week up until... See, again, you're just buying every day incrementally as if it's a strategy. I don't know why people do that. I know a lot of people on YouTube talk about dollar cost averaging, which we've proved is utter nonsense. Buying when the value's right and with conviction is what people do. What money does. This buying every week or every month or buying every day, up to, what does that do? It doesn't mean anything. It just means you don't know the value and you're just hoping maybe tomorrow it'll be less. I want to give you a top tip. I haven't got time. 2 minutes. Let's ring the bell first, and I'll give you a top tip how to always get the best prices for everything. You want to know about that? All right. Sending love from Wisconsin this morning. Hello there, Joey. Also, hi all. Hi all. Please repeat your question. Didn't quite understand it. I do not remember if I asked you already, but how do you define a whale for a stock? A whale. Oh, how do you define a whale? Okay. Well, a whale is regarded as an individual or entity that buys a large amount of an asset in different categories. So there's a whale globally, and there's a whale retail, institutional whale, all kind of things. I'm not a whale in Coca-Cola compared to Warren Buffett, obviously, right? I think he's got 400 million shares, right? I am a whale in Coca-Cola in retail. A retail whale in Coca-Cola is someone who owns over $100,000 worth of Coca-Cola. I've got 800,000. So I am a whale in Coca-Cola in the retail space. All right. And how you define that is about allocation. So you look at what the allocation is, and when you get standout numbers. And that depends on every business. And when the numbers stand out, that's a whale. All right. When someone owns a considerable more than that group or sector, that's regarded as a whale. Right. We're about to ring the bell. Here we go. 20 seconds to go. Let's see what happens today. I'm excited as we get closer and closer to IPO day. It gets really kind of cool. 5, 4, 3, Thunderbirds are go.
The year is 1991. Birds and people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony. Until one day, a young man catches fire.
The bell has gone. We are green. Whoops, 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 whoops. Whoops. There we go. That's better. Another green day. Expect to beat the market today again. And there we go. Look at this. The final pumps now before SpaceX Day. What's going to happen? Let's go for all our positions and check it out. Here we go. All right. So I am green today once again. I'm loving it. Expect to beat the market today. The S&P is up 0.59. I'm at 0.1 at the moment. Virgin Galactic is up 6%. It's going to pump and dump on the SpaceX news this morning. You can bet your ass on it. 100% that's going to happen. Oh, hang on a minute. I'm not recording this. Okay, so here we go. It's time to ring the bell. Let's go. I'm beating the market again. Well, no, I'm not beating. I'm just about to beat the market. Here we go. My portfolio beating the market again. Just about to. Not quite there yet. The S&P is up 0.6. I'm up 0.25, but stand by. Watch it. Virgin Galactic is pumping this morning on the back of SpaceX. It's going to pump and dump over and over again. Be careful. Chasing money. Go where the money's going, not where the money is. That's how I win all the time. We've got Palantir going down because it's simply too expensive. Gold, a hedge, up slightly. I don't do any hedging. I don't believe in hedging my bets. I'm all in. I understand what I own. I don't dollar cost average. I don't guess. I don't gamble. I don't hedge. I have no limit orders. I have no stop orders to protect my money. I don't need it. I understand what I own. I can be all in with margin as I am now. over 800 grand, 300 margin, $300,000 in margin, $350,000 with no stop losses at all. I don't believe in it. I don't believe in hedges. It's all scared money that doesn't know what it owns. Simple as that. When it goes down, I don't want to get tripped up. I want to buy more. Amazon, too expensive. Apple had a pop yesterday because of the news that was coming with the deal with Google. It got excited. Everybody overbought it. Now they're dumping it. Well, there's a surprise. Enphase Energy, because interest rates are going up. They know it. We all know it. Inflation is back. Tomorrow, we have the inflation report. Boy, God, tomorrow you want to join us. Coca-Cola is going up again. That's where the money's going. I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. We'll be taking some profit later on today. You won't know when. Only my Discordians know when, and my Electrum members know when I'll be doing that. Johnson & Johnson is going up defensive, no surprise. Jim Cramer literally told you utter nonsense about the talc deal when I said it was never going bankrupt. And guess what? It didn't, and it's done, and now it's going up, no surprise. Chevron Oil going down, Tesla going up. Be careful, they'll pay the biggest price for SpaceX. McDonald's going down. Google up today, 1.84. Lovely on the news of Apple. Microsoft going down, too expensive. Meta going down, 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 too expensive at the moment. Nvidia, 209. Getting juicy, getting tasty. I might be buying some shortly. My Electrum members and Discordians will know when. Look below for all the links to join me on Discord. Walmart, up today. Be careful. Don't buy it here. Too expensive. Not financial advice. Tilray Brands, absolute rubbish. No value whatsoever. Robinhood, up this morning. Be careful. Get ready for a big dump. And here we go again. The future, the space stocks, the future stuff, the cool stuff going up. The cool boys are going up with SpaceX. It's a big mistake. You're going to lose all your money. Bitcoin going down. I warned everybody not to buy it. People were taking money. I got my marker shares, literally. Not shares, my marker coins, tokens, whatever you want to call it. $10 of Bitcoin, $10 of Ethereum, $10 of XRP. I'm not in it yet. I'll go all in at the right time. People got all excited. Everyone's taking their money to buy SpaceX, which they're not, of course, buying. They're just locking up their money, creating gaps. And it's going to be the biggest chaos on Friday and Monday. There we go. Ethereum is down as well. No surprise. So there's my portfolio. We're green. There's the rundown for the day. Pretty exciting stuff. I hope you enjoyed that. That's the rundown for the day. Okay. We are red, green, red, green. Shall we leave it green? Shall we leave it red? I don't know. It's bouncing around. It's red, so now it's green. Bloody hell. I need like an auto switch. Right, okay. Let's go to comments and questions a minute. Martin Lucas Pajamas Man. Like getting a hit on the bobber when you have fishing for a long time. What's that mean? What do you mean, Kimberly? Ethan, hello there. Super chat, thank you. Diesel. Bobber got a hit. Wait patiently, fishing for a nice catch of fish. He don't remember you, Ethan. He don't remember. I don't know what's going on. Dollar cost averaging, yeah, it's the worst thing to do. It's been taught by idiots on YouTube. It's utter nonsense. Coca-Cola swing trade, SGov, dry powders to scoop up VU. Oh, very nice. Flour, how you doing? Hi, sorry a bit late. Hey, don't worry, General. Hey, Martin, how you doing? I'm all right, mate. I am very well, actually. How are your good self? Better than I deserve, I would say. Hi, Martin. Sounds like a gamble to me. You could be right and make a fortune. But if SpaceX IPO takes off, you could be ruined. No, I won't. Absolutely not. Absolutely not, Gavin. 100% not, because people are going to sell. Friends and family are already lining up their sell orders, all right? There's not a chance in hell that no one takes profit out of SpaceX, and the market will crash anyway. And when it does, there's not a chance in hell I'll be ruined. 100%. 100%. I'm that confident in it. Cheers. 2 more days for soccer. Yeah. Potato, you got me to say it. It's football. What are you doing? What are you doing? Right, okay. Let me give some updates. I've got a Discord event this morning at 10 a.m. Central. I'm going to give you a few links you might need. There's my X and Instagram. Yesterday, we went viral on Instagram, and I had a queue to join my, literally a waiting list formed yesterday to join my Instagram private Insta Lucasade community with communities on SpaceX, communities on XR crypto. And yeah, we went a little viral yesterday, and you couldn't even get in. There was a wait list. I believe the wait list is down to about 20 or 30 people now currently waiting, so it's pretty much wiped out. But there you go, crazy yesterday. You saw the video. I showed you the evidence of it. I couldn't believe it. Anyway, if you want to join me on Instagram for content either side of the shows and exclusive behind the scenes footage, and throughout the night I'll be doing some stuff on Instagram when I get information. My trade positions will all be on Discord, of course. That's the home of the communities. But for some extra little footage, live streaming, I'll be doing some things on Instagram throughout the night. Anyway, there you go. So let's update you on a few things. Let me give a few updates here on a few things. So there's a few things I want to do. Oh, I'm so excited. Are you all excited about the IPO? It's going to be absolutely nuts. Crypto going back down again. So let's break all this down. Right. Let's get ready for the IPO for SpaceX. Let's talk crypto first of all. As you can see, my portfolio is up today, and I expect to beat the market again today. But let's talk at crypto. Let's talk about crypto right now. So we've got Ethereum, XRP, and Bitcoin. All of this is going back down again. I warned everybody that this was only a relief rally. I've only got market shares in XRP, Ethereum, and Bitcoin. I know it's not shares, market positions, coins, whatever you want to do. I've just added $10 to each position just to monitor it, just to watch what's going on while I gain more information. I expect all of this to go a lot lower. Why? Because people are selling on any relief rally to lock up their money into SpaceX. However, they're getting absolutely nothing. All they're doing is donating their money because no one is getting anything, because there's going to be no allocation for nearly anyone. It's massively overbought, massively allocated, and most of you are just locking up your money, donating it to the brokerage while they earn millions on uninvested money at the moment. That's what they're doing with it, locking up your money. Those that were in originally are making the money, but right now you are taking a big gamble on these particular assets. If you are in Ethereum, it's going back down again. Any profit is being taken for SpaceX. XRP is going back down again. So is Bitcoin, a lot faster actually. This could go down to $50,000, even $30,000 because of all of this. Now we're going to be live with this from midnight on Thursday night. Friday morning, midnight. That makes sense? You know what I mean. Midnight, Friday, throughout the night. Why are we not just going live in the morning when the market opens? Because it'll be too late. Too late. We know what to look out for. We're going to be live throughout the night with this IPO of SpaceX. All in. We are looking for an opportunity to be able to trim Coca-Cola and buy when this sells. We are going to watch it throughout the night, expecting a major volatile day. So join us for that. So between now and then, there's going to be lots of selling, taking out of any pump whatsoever to lock up your money. And then people will find out they didn't actually get any allocation, and then they'll flood back. Where will they go? Well, I'll tell you where they're going to go. They're going to go here because they're already starting to do it. This is Coca-Cola. Defensive ETFs. We've actually reported on it over and over again. No surprise, my portfolio is it's about, in fact, I think I am now beating the market again. Nearly, not quite. Not quite, but I'm very close now to beating the market. The S&P is up 0.71. My position is up 0.3. So we're nearly there, on the way, with just Coca-Cola. I'm taking the biggest gamble in history. I'm going all in on one stock. All in, defensive. And we've reported on it over and over again at 2 and 3 a.m. Institutions, banks, taking their money out of the market, putting it out of high-risk assets, out of crypto. BlackRock even privately sort of was saying we're out of Bitcoin altogether. They're not, but they were saying it to try and sort of, scare people a little bit. It was private, but it was internal enough to upset a few people. But anyway, they're moving their money into defensive positions. And the biggest part of those defensive positions are things like Coca-Cola. So they're not individually buying Coca-Cola, but they're buying the defensive ETF. That's more of a worry than just buying the stock itself, because it tells you where the market is going. It's going defensive, and we are going to crash later in the year. Now, unfortunately, people are just built this way. They're greedy, selfish, lazy. Everybody wants to get rich in 5 minutes. So rather than wait and see and do the hard work, see where the money's going, they're rushing where the money is. And the money is creating a vacuum. So all you've got now is a bloody great vacuum of money going absolutely nowhere, locked up to try to buy SpaceX. You can't actually buy it. And on the day, you'll find out you don't have anything. And then it'll all flood back into defensive. So join us for this big event. This is the event here. We're going to be live throughout the night from midnight. Most financial commentators, analysts will start at 6 a.m. in the morning, pre-market. I'm going to be up all night in my pajamas, doing all my trades on Discord for all my Discordians. So all of the exclusive behind-the-scenes trading will be happening on Discord. The exclusive videos, live footage from inside, around the studio, in my pajamas, getting ready, people I'm speaking to, will be done on Instagram. It's going to be quite an event. Join us for the event of a lifetime. So there you go. A few moments ago, we had a pump on Coca-Cola. Again, take profit. They're going to go back into the SpaceX nonsense. They're not actually buying anything. They're just locking it up. But get ready for the money when it finally settles on Friday to come straight back. Let's see if I'm right. Click above my head for all the links down below the description. Also pinned in the comments. Over here, I shall put the SpaceX IPO event. Down here, the Discord and the link to Instagram if you want to be part of our exclusive club. We got a subscriber members only club on Discord because we went viral a few days ago. So there you go. It's getting exciting. Stay where you are if you're watching live. I'm just making a little video for you. Take care of yourselves and each other. All right, let's have a quick look. Hello, Terry Rose. Cheers, you're welcome. 2 more days. You just gave a top tip. You said, go where the money's going, not where the money is. Yeah. I'll share something else with you this morning, something very personal. I said to Sensei yesterday, and we had a private chat yesterday, and all this growth on social media and Instagram, particularly as we went viral, and the waiting list was just unbelievable. There's a little phrase here I'd like to share with you. Be careful what you wish for, because one day you might get it. And particularly if you work obsessively towards it, because when it comes, it might not be quite what you expected. And it's absolutely incredible with the way it's all going on social media for me with everything. But it is creating a lot of pressure on my health. And I'm having to find ways to balance it. I've had pressure in my chest and stress. The pressure to succeed now is ridiculous. And I'm overwhelmed by it because I've never had money. I've come from nothing, and I've always given it away. Whenever I had success in the past with One Night in Vegas and the World Piano Man, I gave it all away, spent it on my company. I always had the biggest show. I mean, it was ridiculous. I used to have a big troupe of dancers, a big orchestra. Never made any money. I just put on a really good show. I just liked doing the job. Same as this. Same thing. Extreme studio, utterly ridiculous. Why make one video a day when you can be live all day? Everything I do is extreme and over the top, but that's just the way I am. I'm just like that. But be careful in life what you wish for, because you might one day get it. All right. So, just worth thinking about. Gavin, Martyn is unruinable. Unruinable. Just bought 40 shares of Coca-Cola. I thought very nice indeed. I've already learned a ton in Discord, and it helped me take control of my own retirement accounts while avoiding the hidden fees. I didn't even realize I was hey, that's an important one. Let me share that. That's a really important point there. So let me do that. A warning here to all investors. One of my viewers has just made this comment. His name is KDKD24. He says, I've already learned a ton in Discord. We have a Discord private community, and it helped me take control of my own retirement accounts. Let me put it back on the screen. While avoiding the hidden fees, I didn't even realize I was being charged. This is a very good point, this, and most retail investors on Robinhood or whatever, they don't actually realize what they don't know. Most people that I speak to anyway, at least, they pick up their phones, they get Robinhood, they get a brokerage, and they sit around the house, or they sit on the toilet, and they buy Microsoft, and they're able to buy the biggest companies in the world without any experience or knowledge or whatsoever. Now, remember what the app is. The app is designed to get you to trade. Every time you use any of the features, the brokerage makes money, even when it says there's no trading fees. They wholesale the trades. They always make money. Stop losses make the money. Orders make the money. Buying, selling crypto makes the money. Your very existence providing data makes them money. It doesn't always make you money. Remember, own the casino, don't play in the casino. And most retail get very excited, pick up their phone and start buying. And it looks very easy. You can buy a share of Microsoft or a Bitcoin. Very easy. Click the button, it's done. You have it. But no one teaches you actually how to actually action the trades the right way. And there are so many things, and we teach it on our Discord. And soon I'm going to have a series of videos explaining all these points of how to trade and why to trade and all these things. But we discuss it live every day. And yesterday we had a momentous moment in Discord. We had 105 people join us live yesterday on Discord. It was absolutely incredible. I shared the moment. Let me see if I can just pull it up here in general chit chat. This was a momentous moment yesterday. Look at this, folks. This happened yesterday. Look at this. This is a private space on Discord. This isn't an algorithm which shares out YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever, X. This is a place where people come and they pay to come, and there's no way of knowing it even exists. There's no algorithm pumping this out. This is 100 people joined me yesterday for Discord. This is mind-blowing. People don't have live stage events like this. This is just off the scale. Have you ever seen anything like it? It makes like X Spaces look ridiculous. Look at it. 100, and we're just getting started. And the reason why this is happening is we have a very, very useful, and the word I use is useful, active community of real investors. And we've made it so there's no ads, no sponsorship, no trolls, no nonsense, just real investors. We have a couple of whales as well. And what we try to do is help people understand the complexities of it. Robinhood and brokerages and social media has simplified the whole process. It's all about buying and selling, and it's not. It's not. For example, if you buy a stock, are you buying it the right way? Are you always doing a limit order, or are you just doing a market order? If you're doing a market order, you're losing. Did you know that? What about if you set a limit order to buy? Did you know that stocks come to you? Did you know that? I'll give you a top tip while I'm sharing this, a little bonus tip. Here it comes. A little bonus tip here to treat Amazon the same way as you treat the stock market. And at least you should do. Yesterday, I wanted a new pair of Adidas shorts. I looked at the price history on Amazon and set at the lowest price, and when it achieved that lowest price, set it to auto buy. Well, guess what? The price came to me. It always does. I end up paying the price I want to pay. Top tip, don't share this around too much. Top tip, that's how you get the price that you want to pay. It's the same as the stock market. Don't buy when everybody else is buying. Buy when everyone else is selling. Sell when everyone else is buying. Be patient. Don't want it. Don't need it. Tell it you'll buy it when it comes to you. Take control of the stock market. Take control of your Amazon purchases. You literally can do that. And this very morning, I ended up by buying a pair of shorts from Amazon at the price I wanted to pay. About $8 less than the current price that was advertised yesterday. Top tip. I'll give you more details about that when we share it, of course, on Discord. Things like tax lots. People don't understand tax lots. Oh, that's about your taxes. Oh, I don't care about that. I'm not bothered about that. You should be, because you can choose which lots you want to sell. Maybe sometimes you want to sell lots for a profit. You might go, well, we always want to sell for profits. No, you don't. Sometimes you want to sell for a wash, the higher lots, keep the lower lots to bring your price average down, not because your average comes down, because it's less of a risk and less of it protects your portfolio from drops, because you can now buy more on the way down with those you sold at the top. What about tax harvesting? Don't care about that? Big business does it all the time. There's loads of things you can do. How to get the best price with your crypto. When to buy crypto, when to sell crypto, how to do tax lots on crypto. Did you know that? There are so many things that retail investors simply are not aware of. And this comment was shared by one of our viewers, KD. Already learned a ton in Discord, and it helped me take control of my retirement accounts while avoiding the hidden fees. People don't realize they can buy and sell over and over again in Discord. Sorry, I'm talking rubbish. They can buy and sell over and over again in your IRA or your ISA, and you don't get charged tax. You can do it over and over again. Some people think that they only get charged tax when they get charged tax when they leave. They don't understand the complexities of the whole thing, and all that we share. And I think actually KD, the person that gave me the message, if you look closely here, was live in our event yesterday. Look here. There's a KD. Can you just see it there? Look, right in the center of the screen. KD, just there. Look at that. 100 real investors in a very exclusive private community. And when I say exclusive, I mean exclusive. There's 115,000 YouTube subscribers. There's 5 at least 6,000 on Instagram, and we only allow 2 people a day to join our server. That's it. We give it away for virtually nothing. But I'm really, really pleased when we hear comments like that from KD. So fantastic. There you go. So be very, very aware that education, knowledge is power, more than the money that you possess in your portfolio. Remember, understand how it actually works. Take control of your portfolio. Don't donate your money to things like a SpaceX IPO, which you don't understand. Don't donate your money to Robinhood because you're always buying and selling. Understand that you have the greatest opportunity in history right now. People today have more opportunity than the richest man or woman in the world 100 years ago. that the emperors and the kings of history had less power than you. And in fact, if you know how to use it, you have more power than institutions and the banks. You just don't realize it, but you do. They are restricted from doing the things that you can do every single day. If you want to join us on Discord or you want to get behind the scenes footage on Instagram, we've got some very exclusive communities, all for a couple of bucks. In fact, Instagram is 99 cents. There's a waiting list to join that as well. Literally yesterday, we broke Instagram where you couldn't even join. People were sharing live on the show. They couldn't even get into Instagram. That's how popular our services are. So there you go. Thank you, KD, for sharing that. I hope it helped a lot of other people understand and take the time to just step back and go, let's look at this a little bit deeper. Let's talk to real people in a space that's not sponsored or promoting anything, just sharing information. And actually, more information comes from you than me. That's the truth of it, folks. I've learned more from you than you have from me by creating a community which harvests knowledge and information. It's not bang, 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 bang. This is what I'm doing. Here's my sponsor. Follow me. Buy this. Do this. We give it away for virtually free. I have learned everything from talking to you. That is the truth. All right? The star of the show is not me. The star of the show are these people. 100 yesterday, real investors. I expect that number to be even higher next Monday. Every Monday we open it up to everyone, but actually I think it might even be higher this morning in a even more exclusive event just for pro members. This one was for all members on a Monday morning. I think this morning in an hour, 1 hour from now, we'll go through 100. I think it'd be more like 110, 120. Let's see if I'm right. I was right once. Let's see if I'll be right again this morning. Anyway, there you go. Be part of it. Be part of your community, not my community. I'm not trying to get you to join because I make money out of you or whatever. It's about you being part of this. I learn from you more than you learn from me.
Defense tip $2 through Super Chat. $4.99 a month to make like $1,000 per day.
That's a very kind thing to say. That's one of our members. I'm not really sure that's quite accurate, but it's $4.99 for the pro membership to earn $1,000 a day. Yep, that's going to get 1 million people joined today. Defense, that's very, very kind of you. I don't quite know if it's that good, but thanks for saying, or maybe it is for you. Very often, actually, you all get better prices than me. You see it all the time because I share with you information I get directly from the source. I focus on value, not the price. And then, of course, as been proven with history, when a stock becomes a good idea, before everyone's really talking about it, it does tend to drop a little bit more and just holding back a little bit more. And all of you, by the time I give you the information, you're buying it. Very often, it is true to say that my members get a better deal than me, actually. If I had been able to get the deal all of you had gotten, I would have already sold my top lots and traded in and out of Coca-Cola several times. And I'd actually be up 10, 20 grand now compared to where I am because I'm just stuck in a channel at the moment in between my top lots and bottom lots. So very often my members do an even better deal than me. More often than not, actually. I bring you the news when I'm happy with it and it goes a bit lower. Then you buy it and then you end up beating me. The difference is, do you buy with conviction? And do you sell with conviction or do you just hold? I don't know. Most of you actually do a similar strategy to me. But we've got some very good investors now that understand taking profits is important. Using lots is important. Using harvesting is important. Using limit orders is important. Not having stop losses on necessarily is a good idea because you just simply end up selling at the worst time just to benefit the brokerage. Anyway, thank you for that comment. Thank you for that question. And that was great. I hope you enjoyed that. Stay where you are. I'm not really ending this. I just wanted to put this out as its own little video. I think it can help a lot of people. Click above my head, down below in the description. Also comment back to this if you're watching on different social platforms. Let me know what you think in the comments. Engage with me on Instagram Instagram and X and wherever you might see this. And over here, I shall put the IPO event of a lifetime over here. And down here and here, the links to Instagram and Discord if you'd like to be part of this amazing community. All right, that's it from me. Take care of yourselves and each other. All right, so we're doing well today. We're beating the market. We're making some money, and we're starting to make a lot of money now, which is kind of nice. Right, so let me wrap this up. Let me go over to Discord. Let's create our Discord event. Still can't get over that. Can you get over that? I mean, let's in fact. I'll make one more. Have I got time? I want to make one more video. No, I won't. I won't do it. Look, 100 people, right? I'm blown away by that because none of you. There's no algorithm. I mean, there's no. I mean, today on YouTube, there's an algorithm pushing this story out, right? 300 people watching. So it's YouTube are trying to earn money. They're trying to find an audience. This is a private community that no one can find. It's private. And 100 investors all gathering. I mean, people have suggested that we actually go and find a small company and buy the whole thing. I mean, can you imagine? No one would even know we were doing it. Can you imagine if we find a small cap, good business, and we all buy it? Can you imagine it? No one would even know it was happening. I mean, it's pretty wild, right? The power of this community is getting pretty wild. Yeah, that's something else. Anyway, we're making tons of money. We're about to beat the market again. And let's create the state. Let's create the event for Discord, and let's wrap this up. Did anybody want onboarding on Discord today? Oh, we've got a couple of people. Okay, I've got a couple of spaces today. I've let nobody in. If you want to join Discord, I'll do some onboarding now. Here we go. So we've got Jason. I followed your YouTube for a while. Now I love your work. My main reason to join is to get more knowledge in the market and become profitable. All right. Let me give you application. You watching right now? Like Shark Tank. Yeah, like Shark Tank. That's good, that. I like that one. Like Shark Tank. That's good. Look at my portfolio. I'm beating the market now. Right, okay. Let me do this. So, Jason. I'll onboard 2 people today. I'll pick the 2 people that look good. Dorth, you want to learn about crypto. Fair enough. Upload. I'm giving you your video. Okay. Did everybody, if you couldn't get on Instagram yesterday, could you all sort it out? Did you all manage to sort it out now? Is the waiting list gone? There is the Instagram link in the chat for you. Did you all manage to get Instagram in the end? There it is. Did you find a way of doing it? Learn the penny stock market. Okay. We don't really like that. I'd like to get to know you a bit more, so let's send you some questions. We do the penny stocks, but we prefer to buy quality, to be perfectly honest with you. I think you can do much better by doing that. I think we're up to... Oh, what was that one there? I think Sensei has, Sensei's done that one. There you go. I've got a newsletter reader. Learning and information sharing. Well, that's great. We love that. We're all about sharing each. Oh my gosh, look at that, folks. Oh, we make some money, yeah. All right. There'll be some trades today on Discord, folks. You all know what's coming, right? Just let it run for a while. Don't even need to see it. Don't even need to look at it. We know where it's going. It's exciting, isn't it? A lot of money. A lot of money. It's not about the money, though. It's about winning, isn't it? Oh, J Rook. Okay. I think that'll do for the day. I think I've admitted and I've sent enough applications out. We'll only admit 2 though. I think there may be maybe a couple of dodgy ones here, but we shall see. I'm declining that one. Yep. Reject. Well, my job is to protect my audience. We want the best information. We don't want idiots coming in, and we want to be the most useful Discord server, not the biggest. We want to be the best. And it's of no interest to me to permit loads of people just so I can make $2, and all you do is spoil it. So there we go. That'll do today. That's it today. Right. Let's create the event. You all know what's coming up. You all know what we're going to do. Oh, Chiyu. Oh, go on. Go on. I can finally start trading again. I've been a bit quiet on the trading, haven't I, the last couple of days. I want to get off, so I do it privately on Discord. I don't want to be front run. I don't want to share it on here. Let's create the event. Create the event. It's a pro event today. Stage channel, pro event. Here we go. You know what's coming. You're all getting excited, right? I know you are, because I am. I want to start trading again. Let me give you whoop. I got to get off. We got to get on Discord. We got to get on Discord. You all know what's coming. Create the event. I don't want to do it on air if I can. Don't want to get front run. We're getting close to IP. We're getting close to IPO. Holy flipping. Yeah. We need to get off. We need to get off. Woohoo! Come on. Okay. Let's go. Let's drop that into there. Lucas a chat. At everyone. Holy moly. Okay, there's the event set up. Okay. Right, let me do this. Let me get off. Let me record. Let me do this. Oh my gosh. It's like inside of me, I've got a million things I want to do, and it's like I can't do them all. It's like what do I do? You know, what do I do? There's just so much things I want to do, and I can't do it all. Right, let's make a quick video, finish up. Right, okay. Okay. Wow, wow, wow. Here we go. Here we go. I'm live on air on YouTube at the moment, and I'm about to end the live stream to go into a private exclusive community of all of 700 members, and yesterday 100 premium investors joined me. Look at that, for a live event in Discord. No ads, no sponsorship, no nonsense, no AI, no bots. Look at that, a live event of 100 people. And remember how powerful that is. There's no algorithm behind that. That is real investors, a real community. And we're about to do some live trades, getting ready for SpaceX. Very exciting morning. I'm live on YouTube right now. I'm about to end and go into Discord. If you want to join me, it's very exclusive. We only allow 2 people a day to join. A very powerful, useful group. And I'm about to go over there now. I will see you there in 45 minutes as you're watching this live right now or watching later at 10 a.m. Central. If you're lucky enough to get a place, you might want to join the queue as well. We have a queue waiting list to join on Instagram. We have the live trades on Discord and behind the scenes throughout the night on SpaceX IPO, particularly throughout the night in our pajama party. Woo! What an exciting morning this is. Don't tell me you can't make money, life-changing money, by just buying good assets. And you can always buy the bottom. We don't focus on the top. Let me get off. I'm going to be now joined by some of the best people online, real investors. This was yesterday. This is a real people. And that's it from me. Wow. I am now going to end everybody. It'll take you directly. In fact, no, I won't end this. I've got to end it properly. All right. That's it from me. Click above my head for all the links down below in the description. Up here, down here, everywhere. Over here, I'll put the SpaceX IPO. Down here, the Discord and links for our exclusive party on Instagram as well. Stay where you are if you're watching live. You know what comes next. What an exciting morning this is going to be. Take care of yourselves and each other. Okay, guys, we got to get off. So you all know about Discord, but what I want you to do is to continue to grow our audience. We want the best audience in the world. Please do what all Lucasades do at the end of the show. Join us on Extra for the next 45 minutes. You don't have to listen to it. You can mute it live now on Extra. This is where you can talk to each other, watching the restream of the day. I'll restream today's event. It will be this live stream restreamed. So those of you that missed it, it's not yesterday's, last week's. It'll be this stream, restreamed. Watch it live. This stream live, but you can have a conversation in the chat with everybody. So let me now put that there. Click on that. It'll automatically take you there. Replace the pin. There it is. It'll take you there automatically. I'm going to add this event now to it so you can see live, the IPO live. Let me add to that playlist. And let me just do that. The restream event, extra restream. So you're watching what you've just missed. And it helps the channel by you simply watching it. If you can leave it on mute if you don't want to listen to it. But it's what Lucasades do and Discordians and Insta Lucasades to help grow this channel. So we are going to become the first billion channel in the world. And you're all part of it. And all the founder members will be invited to all special events. So watch on the screen. You'll see it now change. If you watch here, you watch it. So go over to here, watch it happen. I go over here. I create the replay. Keep watching it. You'll see it change. There it is. Whoops, whoops, oops. Back to the beginning. Back to the beginning. Loop the playlist. All right. There it is. You are seeing it change. There it is. Back to the beginning. I'm up 6.5 grand now. Holy smoke. Live trading. This is going to be absolutely explosive this morning in Discord. Holy moly, it's happening. It's happening. Join me now on Extra. You got 45 minutes. You can keep talking to each other live in the chat. There's live chat here. If I go here on the screen, you'll see there's actually live chat here. So you can see the event you've just missed with live conversation. Everyone's discussing the events of the day. If I go in here, hi all, you can see it there. There you go. See me commenting. Everybody will jump in there in a second. I'll be on Discord in 45 minutes. Get ready for an explosive Discord event. Holy flipping moly. We're talking big money now. We're talking big money now. All right, guys. See you on Electrum. Sorry, see you on Discord in 45 minutes. See you now in Extra. Be a Lucasade. Keep promoting the channel. Just mute it if you don't want to listen. If you didn't hear it, of course, and you want to hear it, please do. But there you go. Look at that for a parabolic, straight up, no surprise whatsoever. We're smashing the market today. 7.5 grand. Holy moly. I've got to get off. Get right now into Extra. See you on Discord in a minute. Take care of yourselves and each other. Bye-bye.